Closely on the abandoned streets of Savannah, casting long shadows across the cracked pavement. In the midst of this desolate landscape, two figures stood facing each other, their eyes locked in a silent battle of wills. On one side stood Lee Everett, a man who had once been a professor at the University of Georgia, now transformed by the harsh realities of the apocalypse into a hardened survivor. His muscles rippled beneath his tattered shirt, a testament to the strength and endurance that had carried him through countless trials and tribulations. Opposite him stood Clementine, a young woman who had grown up in this world of death and decay. Despite her tender age of 17, she exuded a sense of confidence and determination that belied her years. Her eyes were sharp and focused, her movements quick and precise. As the two prepared to face off, it was clear that they possessed different strengths and abilities. Lee was a powerhouse, his physical strength unmatched by any other survivor. He had once choked a grown man with a single hand, a feat that spoke to his sheer power and determination. But Clementine was no slouch either. Despite her smaller frame, she possessed a speed and agility that allowed her to outmaneuver even the swiftest of walkers. She had honed her combat skills through years of fighting for survival, facing foes much larger and stronger than herself with ease. As the battle began, it quickly became clear that this would be a clash of titans. Lee's brute strength clashed against Clementine's lightning fast reflexes, each bull ending with bone-crushing force. The sound of their struggle echoed through the empty streets, a symphony of violence and determination. But as the fight raged on, it became apparent that Clementine held the upper hand. Her tactical mind allowed her to outmaneuver Lee at every turn, exploiting his weaknesses and turning his own strength against him. Despite his best efforts, Lee found himself outmatched by the young woman he had once mentored. In the end, it was Clementine who emerged victorious, her blade held high as she stood over her fallen opponent. She had surpassed her mentor, proving herself to be a force to be reckoned with in this harsh and unforgiving world. As she looked down at Lee, a sense of sadness washed over her. Despite their differences, he had been a friend and teacher to her, guiding her through the darkest of times. But in this world, there was no room for sentimentality. Only the strong survived, and Clementine had proven herself to be the strongest of them all. And so, with a heavy heart, she turned away from her fallen mentor and continued on her journey, knowing that she had the strength and determination to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The world may be cruel and unforgiving, but Clementine was ready to face it head on, armed with the hidden powers that lay within her.